Imagine you are a massive rocket lying motionless on the launch pad in the rain. Rusty chains named debt and expenses are pinning you down, refusing to let you fly. Charlie Munger, the Wall Street legend, once sat in this chair and dropped a famous line. He said, "The first $100,000 is B times tick, but you gotta do it." The stage from 0 to 100K is like trying to push this giant concrete boulder up a steep hill. You slip, you sweat, but the rock doesn't seem to budge even a single millimeter. The path is littered with obstacles: credit cards, student loans, and financial storms. You stumble through the thick fog of ignorance, holding only a flickering lantern. The invisible gravity of poverty is always waiting to drag you back down to the bottom. You sit there every night, sighing at the red bills glowing under the flickering neon light. The number on the computer screen is still 0. A feeling of emptiness and helplessness surrounds you. You work yourself to death on the left, while the rich man's money multiplies even while he sleeps. But if you can withstand that pressure, the engine will eventually roar to life, tearing through the night. Those chains of debt will stretch and snap in a glorious explosion of freedom. The rocket begins to leave the ground slowly, leaving a cloud of dust and smoke behind. You pierce through the dark storm clouds to reach the bright and peaceful moonlight. When you hit escape velocity, the heavy burden of the booster engines automatically detaches and falls away. At this altitude, you don't need to struggle anymore. You begin to glide gently among the stars. Welcome to the most important concept of your financial life: escape velocity. Today, the Fiscal Lens will show you the blueprint to build that rocket engine. Look at these 2 white chalk lines. One is your income, and the other is your expenses. To get wealthy, you must use willpower to push them apart, creating a wedge. Most people fall into the lifestyle creep trap the moment they earn a little extra money. As soon as your salary goes up, your eyes light up, turning into ambitious dollar signs. You immediately buy that new pickup truck to look cool and successful in front of your friends, while the truly wealthy are happy driving an old but extremely reliable and durable sedan. Small leaks, like that fancy morning coffee, are silently sinking your ship. You envy your neighbor's big house, not knowing they are drowning in debt inside it. Lock your wallet. Create a massive wedge between what you earn and what you spend. This glowing golden gap is the nuclear fuel that will make your rocket lift off. Live like a calm monk in the middle of the chaotic hurricane of American consumerism. Close your eyes. Ignore the discount billboards screaming at your face every day. While friends are partying lavishly, you are quietly sharpening your knowledge in a small room. Day after day, night after night. Boredom and discipline are your most loyal companions. Don't eat your seeds. Plant them in the ground and patiently wait for the harvest. A tiny green dollar sprout is rising from the soil, the result of silent sacrifice. Be brave enough to walk against the crazy crowds pushing and shoving on Black Friday. Look only at the Freedom Vision Board. Don't even glance at the flashy new iPhones. Wake up, work, save. A boring loop, but it is the machine that manufactures wealth. You are laying each solid brick for the foundation of the skyscraper of your life. Pick up the scissors and shred those credit cards that are mercilessly sucking your financial blood. Cook dinner at home while watching others waste money at expensive restaurants. Look, the golden liquid level in the Freedom Fund jar is rising steadily day by day. You are walking in a dark tunnel, but the light of wealth is glimmering at the end. Remember, the wider the wedge, the shorter your suffering, and the closer your freedom. Watch these golden sand grains falling slowly in the hourglass. That is your time. The climb from 0 to 100K stands tall like a red mountain, challenging your patience. You look up and feel so small in front of the colossal financial market. With a 7% interest rate, the cold math says the first phase will be painful. Winter passes, summer comes. You still sit there at the desk, accumulating every single penny. But then, the sand in the glass begins to flow strangely and unexpectedly faster. The milestone from 100k to 200k appears quicker than you imagined, glowing with the color of hope. You high-five your future self. You realize the sacrifice has started to pay off. And the next 300k shoots up like a green bamboo tree after a summer rain. Compound interest is like an army of tiny lead soldiers marching out of the vault to serve you. They go out into the world, capturing more gold coin prisoners to bring back to your storage. Remember when you pushed that tiny snowball up the windy, freezing, snowy mountain? Your hands were freezing, your legs trembling. Every element of nature was against you. But the moment the ball touched the peak, gravity suddenly flipped to support you. You let go. The snowball starts rolling down the other side on its own, faster and faster. It sweeps everything in its path, becoming a massive, unstoppable avalanche. That is momentum, the most terrifyingly powerful force in the financial world. The asset chart doesn't go sideways anymore. It starts shooting vertically like a rocket. You sit on top of that curve, looking down and smiling at the arduous journey behind you. It's like trying to push a heavy stone flywheel for the very first few rotations. Once it spins fast enough, friction disappears and nothing can stop it anymore. Don't take the stairs one by one. Build a rocket trajectory for your assets to grow exponentially. Open your phone. Watch those green numbers dancing and growing every single day. The door to the treasure vault finally swings wide open, bright golden light flooding your eyes. The secret isn't high IQ, it is the persistence to survive the first 100k. But watch out. You need to build a solid golden fortress in the middle of the dangerous jungle. Ferocious wolves, named medical bills, are always lurking in the shadows to attack. The car breakdown monster can rush out and smash your financial walls at any moment. Raise the emergency fund shield high to block every one of those surprise attacks. Don't try to pour water into a wooden bucket with a rotten, leaking bottom. Every drop leaking out is your precious gold coins disappearing forever. Use golden tape to seal that hole immediately before thinking about investing for profit. Shake your head firmly at the shady pyramid scheme salesman trying to scam you. Stay away from high-interest debt like you avoid a deadly radioactive zone. Put on your insurance armor and financial knowledge to protect yourself completely. Look out there. So many unarmored people are collapsing on the harsh battlefield of life. But you remain standing tall, proud, amidst the storm of global economic recession. Standing at the fated crossroads, choose the wisest path for your future. The get-rich-quick path glitters with promise, but leads straight into a dark abyss. The smart risk path, full of sunshine and birdsong, is the only correct way. Tie your shoelaces tight. This mountain climbing journey needs the endurance of strong legs. Your strongest weapon is the high income skills book you are holding in your hand. Upgrade your brain continuously like you upgrade modern computer software. Slap the hands of greedy scammers who want to pickpocket your blood, sweat, and tears. Dig a deep moat filled with crocodiles around your castle of wealth so no one can intrude. Maintain your car carefully. Kick the tires to check, that is proactive defense. Pay the doctor's bill gently, calmly, taking money from the health savings jar. Throw those junk credit card invitations straight into the trash without opening them. Outside the storm rages, but inside your fortress, it is warm with peaceful candlelight. Solid defense is the best offense for you to reach that first 100K milestone. When you hit 100K, your rocket is now drifting peacefully in the vast silence of space. Absolute silence. No more chaotic noise of worrying about food, clothes, and money. You look at the floating family photo. That is the real reason you strove so hard. Earth and the old pressures are now just tiny specks of light far away. Your body is on the ground, but your mind and status are on a completely different level. A calm smile blooms on the lips of the one who holds the secret to true freedom. You can gently place your resignation letter on the boss's desk and walk out without fear. New, brilliant doors of opportunity suddenly appear and swing open to welcome you. You walk through the glowing passion door instead of crawling through the dark survival door. The heavy backpack of fear on your shoulders for years finally falls to the ground in relief. You have precious time to run, jump, and laugh with your kids in the warm, golden sunset. The cruel clock has stopped. From now on, you officially own the time of your life. The financial machine now runs itself, deploying perpetual energy solar panels to operate. Standing before the vast ocean, welcoming the brilliant sunrise of a completely new life. The first $100,000 isn't just money, it is the passport to freedom. Reach out your hand. Start this arduous but glorious journey this very day. From days of struggle and saving, to wise investing, and finally liberating yourself. Place the final brick to complete the great wall, protecting your prosperity. The tiny seed from years ago has now stretched into a giant ancient tree shading your life. Thank you for patiently journeying with the Fiscal Lens on this meaningful trip.
Hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss the next flights into the universe. Share this precious knowledge with the fellow travelers climbing the mountain with you. See you in orbit, where the gravity of poverty no longer exists. Select the next video on the screen to continue upgrading your financial mindset. I wish you reach escape velocity soon and find your freedom. Goodbye and see you again.